I'm Yours Jason Mraz song. I'm Yours is a song by American singer-songwriter Jason Mraz, released in 2008 as the first single from his third studio album We Sing, We Dance, We Steal Things. The song was originally released on a limited edition EP called Extra Credit as a demo in 2005 to promote his second studio album, Mr. Z. It was performed in his 2004 and 2005 gigs and already became a crowd favorite before its release. I'm Yours was nominated for Song of the Year and Best Male Pop Vocal Performance at the 51st Grammy Awards. It was also used for the Australian 7 Network's promotion of the season premiere of Packed to the Rafters. I'm Yours was immensely successful in the US on the Billboard charts. At 76 weeks on the Hot 100, it held the record for most weeks spent on the chart, breaking the previous record of 69 weeks set by LeAnn Rimes' song How Do I Live in 1998. This record has since been broken by Imagine Dragons' Radioactive, which spent 87 weeks on the chart, and Owl Nation's Sail, which spent 79 weeks on the chart. As of January 2013, it is the 10th best-selling digital song of all time in the US, selling over 6 million downloads and 12.2 million worldwide. It remains Mraz's biggest US hit single to date. The song was used as an inspiration for the Bollywood movie Nautanki Sala Song Mera Man Kane Laga. Was the only song to crack Billboard's top 600 of all time despite never cracking the top 5. Mraz first launched the song from the La Costa Resort and Spa in Carlsbad, California at Michelle Clarke's Sunset Sessions in 2008. He also sang a version on Sesame Street titled Outdoors and released a successful remixed version featuring Lil Wayne and Ja Cure. Chart performance. Throughout 2008, I'm Yours slowly increased in airplay and digital sales and would go on to become Mraz's biggest hit to date, charting higher than his previous pop hit, 2003's The Remedy I Won't Worry. It became his first top 10 single in the US, peaking at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 5 on the Pop 100. On the Billboard Hot Adult Top 40 Tracks chart, the song was number 1 for a total of 9 weeks. The single later received mainstream Top 40 airplay, eventually topping that chart as well. Due to its gradually building crossover appeal, the song has had extremely unusual longevity, not reaching number 1 on the mainstream Top 40 until December 2008, 10 months after its release, and 7 months after it debuted on the VH1 Top 20 Video Countdown. In fact, VH1 had already retired the song in early October 2008 after a 20-week run. The song returned to the top 10 of the Hot 100 for the third time in its 38th week on the chart. I'm Yours would go on to chart for a total of 76 weeks, making this the longest chart run in Billboard magazine history, up until the 87-week run of Imagine Dragons' Radioactive and the 79-week run of Owl Nation's Sail, both set in 2014. A year into its release, it topped another chart for the first time when it hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot Adult Contemporary Tracks during the week of February 5, 2009. This marked 11 months since the song had topped its first chart in the US, when it reached number 1 on the AAA chart in March 2008. I'm Yours spent 16 weeks at number 1 on the Adult Contemporary chart. In addition, after topping the Adult Contemporary chart, I'm Yours became the first song to top the AAA Adult Top 40, Mainstream Top 40, and Adult Contemporary charts. Despite weak initial download sales, it became the 8th best-selling digital song in the United States by January 2012. It has sold 6,837,000 copies in the US as of April 23, 2014. It is Mraz's most successful global single to date, reaching #1 in Sweden and Norway, and the top 10 in Canada, United States, Austria, Australia, Germany, Switzerland, Spain, and Italy. It was also able to reach #1 on the top 40 digital track chart in Australia. In Hawaii, radio stations do play the original version, along with a Hawaiian remix of the song. I'm Yours has also been a huge hit in New Zealand, where it peaked at #1, knocking off Poker Face, which spent 10 consecutive weeks at #1. It was certified gold after 9 weeks, selling over 7,500 copies, and then certified platinum after 14 weeks, selling over 15,000 copies. I'm Yours made its debut on the British singles chart on December 12, 2008 at #78, and then slowly climbed up the chart until it peaked at #11. It spent the whole of 2009 on the chart apart from the final 2 weeks of the year, then re-entered in January 2010 and again in August, and has now clocked up 56 weeks on the official UK Top 75. Music video. The music video debuted on March 14, 2008. I'm Yours was later featured as the record of the week on Scott Mills's BBC Radio 1 show on November 10, 2008. Since being added to YouTube, it has been viewed over 620 million times as of late March 2021. It was filmed in Hawaii, Oahu, and Kauai in 2008 with veteran music video director Darren Doan. Private jet, Kauai 00. The video's opening scene is an overhead shot of a private jet at Lihue Airport on Kauai. It sets up the next scene where Mraz is seated, supposedly in that same airplane. Apartment interior, Oahu 07. After gazing thoughtfully into a fish tank and putting on a backpack, Mraz's video self-departs an apartment, leaving the unit's key behind. The location was an actual occupied apartment unit on the north shore of Oahu. All furnishings belonged to the occupants. Taxi ride, H1 freeway, Oahu 033. Mraz sits in the backseat of a taxi. The scene was filmed the morning after completion of Oahu shooting. Doan hunkered down next to the big city of couple of guys in a pickup truck who take him to the little-known skateboard park on Oahu's north shore. Monowili Falls, Oahu 145. Mraz hops in the back of yet another late-model pickup truck, this time with a trio of girls. The waterfall on Oahu's windward side was suggested by the girl he's seen conversing with at the skate park, a North Shore resident he and Doan had just met. Kappa, Kauai 2:30. After a plane ride from Oahu, Mraz catches a shuttle at the Lihue Airport and winds up in the east side Kauai town, which he simply explores on foot. Mokuoia Goat Island, Oahu 2:55. While it appears in the video as if Mraz hasn't left Kauai, these water shots were filmed in real surf off Mokuoia Island, Goat Island, on Oahu's windward coast the day before leaving for Kauai shooting. Post-sunset backyard party, Oahu 3:5. Mraz sings at an evening backyard jam with longtime percussionist Toker Rivera. Hanalei Pier, Kauai 3:21. And final shot. The final shot of Mraz kicking back on the Hanalei Bay landmark is actually the final shot of the I'm Yours shoot. In popular culture, I'm Yours was featured in the episode all about appearances from the television series Privileged. I'm Yours is also a well-known song amongst South Korean boy band Stray Kids fans today, as it was leader Bang Chan's audition song in 2010. Charts. Certifications.